Thanks again for joining Emancipate Show. I'm your host. Joining me last minute is Steven, aka Scandalous, aka Golden Whisper Ninja, aka all of that good stuff, aka Mr. 228, KBC, all of that good stuff. Big up to my Bridget for joining me last minute.
Blah, blah,
Anyway,
blah.
the topic on hand I'm talking about is smoking. But before I get into the smoking thing, I would like to share a video that somebody. This is what piqued my attention when it came towards uh the smoking and why it doesn't matter what route you take in life, it all ends in death. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
All of
fact.
it ends in death. Like if you're a smoker, non-smoker, you're still gonna die. So this, I saw this video here.
Is real simple. Parasites that live in the body have a hierarchy. Okay? Sugar parasites eat last because they're lowest on the totem pole. They're yeast, mold, fungus, and candida. Just like a person. Remember, what do you eat first at the table? You eat and drink. You eat dead carcass and drink blood. You eat your meat first. Yes, you do. It's the first thing you want on that table. Let's say you haven't eaten in a couple of days, you're fasting, and you put a smorgasbord out there of food. You got sweet stuff, you got cakes, ice cream, you got maybe soups, you got chicken, fish, you got everything out there that you can imagine on a smorgasbord, a variety of food. And remember, the experiment is, okay, let's see what parasite feeds first. And I know which one will feed first. The ones that eat meat. They are the highest on the totem pole in the body or the hierarchy of mind-controlling parasites. They need to be fed. Think of these guys. They're eating every bone, everything, and they've got all this beautiful stuff sitting here, and I want it. Okay? And you guys don't even know what that is. Okay? Never even had fish. They've had to throw a rat in there one time, and they ate it. It was a dead rat they got off of a rat trap, and I just threw it in there just to see what they would do. They're pigs. They rolled in it and they ate it and fought over this nasty with maggots in it. And I just threw it in there. I figured, they'll just smell it just because it's an experiment. Remember, pigs, if you're eating pig, guys, I can just tell you this. You're making a big mistake. Remember, the pig is the dirtiest animal.
Why you
Okay,
shouldn't eat
so
pork, just listen.
this
All right. So before we even get to him as he's speaking and he's bashing why you shouldn't eat pork. Um, Growing up as a non-smoker, right? I would say I would look down on a person like that. Me in my ignorant state of mind, I would look down on a person like that. Like, yo, I like actually I don't eat pork because they say it got worms in it, which it does have worms in it. If you pour the alcohol on it, you see those worm in it. I think anything that is meat wise will always have worm in it. Even and anything that's dying will always have worm in it. But the worms actually live inside of the pork, like actively they live inside of it. But the point that I'm trying to make is that um if you smoke, you die. If you if you don't smoke, you will die. And even if you eat all these modified foods that they're making, which I think there's a shortage of food, I think it eventually you're gonna still meet your end. You know what I'm saying? Like the ignorant me would say, okay, I don't want to smoke. But I think people should smoke. People should eat pork. People should eat sushi if that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? If you like smoking, if you like drinking, if you like eating meat, you should eat it. But all these things should attribute to be done in moderation. Because all they always say too much of one thing is never good, right?
mm-hmm.
Cool. But at the end of the day, I think everybody should eat what they like and just don't abuse it. Because like I said before, Brutus used to own the store on 228, right?
Right.
That nigga was a vegan till the death of him. What he caught? Stage 4 cancer, right?
Right.
Died. When he went to the hospital, he's eating good and he's smoking. The biggest poison to me in the whole ecosystem, I think, is the food. because you might smoke a couple of times, but you consume more food than the smoke.
But watch this. The water also is killing us.
Oh
That's
shit, let's not even talk about that.
it's fluoride in it. So let's say you don't smoke, you don't drink, you're a vegan. The water alone is killing you. The toothpaste has fluoride in it.
Hmm.
Fluoride calcifies your pineal gland. It the stuff they put in this water, bro. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be consumed by our bodies for real. But we have no choice. You know what I'm saying? We don't have our own water plants. You know what I'm saying? We don't filtrate our own water. You know what I mean? You just take it off of face value. You run the faucet. You run that over your toothbrush and you brush your teeth with it. You don't think about it, right?
Right.
So, like lately, I've been on non-fluoride toothpaste, non-fluoride mouthwash, but the water has fluoride in it said way. So it's like it defeats the purpose. I'm still putting the fluoride in my body.
A fact. But I'll give you a good one. The food that we consume, right? All these foods, as you can see, they have 3D beef now, right? And they just
Right.
made the lab chicken that I mean they've been doing that, but they just made it more they made it they just said basically let's just put it out there, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the thing about the food is this, right? If the pesticides consume the the corn and all these different things, because pork and corn it helps to do a lot of things. But if the insect eats the food and they die, what is it gonna do to us?
Well, I also seen
No, no, close that window.
a documentary. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I agree or disagree. You know what I mean? It was interesting to me though, where the trauma that the animal experienced. You know, when cow and pig and all that go into them slaughterhouse and they know they're gonna die and they squealing and crying and everything and they get slaughtered.
Right, right.
When we eat them, we inherit their trauma. That's what the guy was saying on the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the fence with that one still, but
Right.
I like where he was going with that. He was like, "Yo, you eating traumatized flesh." You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel about that, but
So
it was interesting. It
I,
was
I
interesting.
I think the Chinese be traumatizing the foods that they be eating.
All right, now, so boom, we're going to a Chinese restaurant. There's one in every ghetto neighborhood. You don't see Chinese restaurant in them good suburban areas, right?
No, you're not gonna see
So
that.
boom, so boom. You ever notice, especially in the New York City, what happened to the stray cat and the stray dog? Them.
Nowhere to be found. Missing.
All right, Chinese food good though.
Yo, you ever look at that beef that they make? Like, all right, I'll give you a good one, right? If you look at the price of beef, right? Beef is one of the most expensivest meats that's out there, which is considered exotic, like shrimp, right? How you paying $10 for beef, and beef is like $14? Like, the beef price is freaking expensive.
Yeah,
You're getting it for dirt cheap at the Chinese store. Nobody never look into that.
but check it. Check this. The supply and demand, right?
Hmm.
Ain't that many cows, ain't that many pigs, ain't that many chicken on the earth to the extent of where we eat it. Think about it. You can go to any Popeyes, any McDonald's, and get chicken unlimited, right? You ever hear Popeyes run out of chicken?
They sold out, but they have a re-up the next day.
All right, so that made me realize that they making this in a lab. I knew this
I do believe so.
before they exposed it online and everything and on the news. I was like, they gotta be making this stuff, yo.
They
And then
gotta
I
be.
seen a video where they was putting all of these they call it steroids and making these lab chicken. And then one chicken they had in there, they showed the footage. He don't have no beak. He don't have the features of a chicken, but he have the legs and he's walk, 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 like a chicken, but it's not really a chicken. It look like some hybrid business. And
Yeah, I don't believe we have all this food that we consume. I do believe is heavily modified, and it's not a lot of the things that we eat is not what it is. Even if you go to, they say if it's plant based, what is it?
when it's plant based, this is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? But when it's plant based, don't mean that it's made from plants. It means it was made in a plant, which is a factory. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All right, what is it? So when it's made in a plant, you know what I'm saying? They can call it plant based, but it has nothing to do with plant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean that's another thing to question when we eating the food. It's made in a plant, like a power plant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's stuff like bro, there's no way that's this many animals that we eating, and they have it they have it on tap. Green, what going Reggie?
Oh, what up, bro?
You ain't
Yeah,
never on me.
he's the reason why I actually came up with this right here. But what are you saying about the medical card they pass in your neighborhood?
So boom, right now it's legalized in Maryland where you don't need a medical card. You could just walk in as an average Joe Schmo and go cop your cannabis or your edibles or whatever you want, right? But here's the stipulations: if you get caught smoking in public, you get locked up. You know what I mean? You can't. You have to smoke in private. You have to smoke it in your house. You know what I'm saying? In your backyard or whatever, whatever. But you can't walk down the street like you smoking a cigarette. It's a crime still.
Don't make
So I'm
no
like,
sense, huh?
it don't make no sense. How you
You know,
legalize it?
you know it's another
Entrapment, bro. It's just entrapment.
it's another thing I never understand about the smoking thing. They say weed is legal, right? But if you get caught smoking while you're driving, you could that's a charge for drunk driving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they can't use weed as a probable cause now. So boom, yeah, like if you pull me over, right? Because let's say my tail light is out, right? And you smell ganja in the car, you can't be like, yo, step out the car because I smell weed.
Yeah, they
So
used to
that
do
they
that.
that they can't do no more. Well, at least in Maryland right
but
now.
yo, you know what I'm thinking, yo. They're doing all of this on the statewide program to get a state to acknowledge it first, and then when feds take over, anything that feds take over, anything involved feds, if you break the law, it's like a federal charge. That it's like an entrapment, bro. Any which way we go, it's an entrapment. You know what I'm saying?
That's a that's a fact.
But,
That's a
but
fact.
why legalize it? Like I do taxi, right? And they still drug test me yearly. I even
Yeah,
though
because no, because yo, you have a TLC, right?
yeah, but why if they legalize it, why they still drug test people
Because it's
anyway?
not clear on a federal basis. That's what I just explained, bro. On the statewide, yeah, it's clear on the statewide, but not federal.
Yeah, federal means the whole United States.
Yeah.
Statewide, every every
Okay, okay,
every
that,
state
that
got
went
their
over my
own.
head.
Hmm.
Every state control their own look of thing,
Yeah.
but when it's a federal law, that means everybody,
Yeah.
every. You know what I'm saying? So certain things that you can get away with in your state, it don't apply. Like I say, for instance, if you got a law in your state that say you can open carry your tool, right? But then you cross state line and come in my state, and we don't do that here.
Different state. Yeah. Different
You
law.
done. You done. You can show them your license and like, yo, bro, I can carry my pistol. No, not in this state. You done.
Different state, different rules and regulations.
Right. So, like when people hear statewide laws go in effect, they get happy, and I'm like, bro, that only apply for your town. It don't
Mm-hmm.
apply over Yasabi. You come over here with that, it's a different thing. Like, I boom, Florida got stand your ground laws. Man, step on your property, you could blow them to smithereens, right?
Yeah, and as of July 1st,
Yo, that law
it's
is going on.
open
Everybody
carry
carry guns
without
without
permit or nothing.
permit now, even in Maryland.
Yeah, in Maryland, but if you in West Virginia, you could walk around with your tool in the grocery store.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, and,
See what I'm
okay.
saying? But that don't apply here in Maryland.
Mhm. They just
but
passed
that's
that
what it
law.
is, because
You can't work.
regardless how
You
we
can
want to
without
look
your
at all of
license.
this,
Fine. They
or
can.
how we want to take it, it's still a setup for black people, It's
Right.
still a setup, regardless which
On the
way we
second.
want to look at it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, on the first.
It is a setup because look, out here in Maryland, if you have a weed license,
You can't get a
you
gun
can't have a
license.
gun license. If you have a gun license, you can't get a
Can't
weed
have a weed
license.
license. Yeah, I know that. It's just like Florida, bro.
I just get a gun license to smoke weed legal, like everybody else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's either one or the other. So it's like, yo, bro, what you mean? Because I have a licensed pool, I can't burn my things.
Yeah, it's just like Florida, You they won't give you that license if they know you smoke or got that marijuana card, bro.
It's always a catch 22. And the reason why they legalize the weed now is because they're gonna tax the shit out of it.
It tax it and target people. You know it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So now a lot of people should understand, but a lot of them don't. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can get a DUI for being high.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So
Before
they pull you
before
over.
before yeah, before they could lock you up and charge you for smoking, but they can't charge you with a DUI. DUI goes much further. You gotta go in the court system, with a DUI. You gotta go to programs and all of that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. So it's basically like you said, yo. It's entrapment,
Yeah,
and
yeah, bro, definitely, y'all.
they feel that we so stupid. You know what I mean? A lot of us are. I'm not gonna lie. You know, some
So
of
we
our
don't
people.
study shit. That's why.
Right. So they like, all right. We said weed legal, so that's all niggas here. Weed legal, and they forget the rest of the stipulations and
Hey,
and
yo,
light up the spliff.
remember in the pandemic, they was giving away free weed for vaccine. Remember that?
Right, right.
And people was going for this shit too.
And remember in Central Park on 420, every April 20th, they used to come with
They
a
give the free
helicopter and
weed. Yep.
give the free weed, right? And then
So
you
they
go smoke your weed, but they say if you leave Central Park, you get locked up for smoking it. But yo, you just give me
exactly.
free
What's the
weed, bro.
sense?
Yeah. Why I gotta
No, no,
smoke it here?
yo, that's why I look at it at a broader picture, bro. Because I say, if the government gonna provide free weed and then lock you up if you leave the park with it, they put something in that weed, bro. Come on, man.
Mhm.
Bro,
That's why I never showed up down there. Never
I
smoked none of
ne-
that weed.
I never go down there. Yo,
Me
Flint,
neither, bro. I don't want none of that. I'm good.
bro, the government ain't never give us nothing free, bro.
Nothing free, bro. Without a
That's a
catch.
fact.
Without a catch.
That's a
Exactly.
Word.
fact.
So, you know what I'm saying? When they was offering all type of things for man to get poke up, you know what I'm saying?
And
When the
now
19 bus, I was
and
like,
now
nah.
now these niggas legalize it and try to legalize it in every state right now. They really try to get to people, bro, because they know black and brown people. They know people in general like smoking, regardless of age or ethnicity, background or whatever. You feel me? They know people like smoking, so yeah, they're gonna tamper with the shit now because they got it in their hands right now.
Once the
You know
government
what I'm
gets,
saying?
it's
Huh?
all over. Once the government gets into it, it's a done deal.
It's a done
Alcoholier. Say
deal.
that one more time. Sorry.
I said once the government gets into it, it's a done deal.
Oh yeah, it's over. You know it. It's over with.
But while we're on this topic, I would like to share something. I know a lot of you guys don't want to see it, and maybe I think they probably manipulated a little bit, but I got to share this screen with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what you gonna call it? So these are what your lungs look like. They say this is what your lungs look. This is an e-cigarette, which they make your lungs look like. There ain't shit wrong with it.
What you just said? Cigarette, right?
Yeah, e-cigarette, which is some form of vaping. Your
You say
lungs,
e-cigarette?
yeah.
Yeah, electronic
You see,
cigarette.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it says e-cigarette right here.
right.
E-cigarette lungs, a cigarette lungs,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this is what your lungs look like when you smoke weed, and that thing look horrible.
Where,
Bro,
bro?
bro.
Listen, bro. No, listen,
This,
listen.
this is
Motherfuckers
what
gonna put pictures
this is
up.
what it look like.
Scientists gonna say this. Scientists gonna say that, bro. Listen, man. Listen. I went to the doctor myself. Took a CAT scan and everything on my lungs and everything. Well, I'm good, bro. I'm talking about and then I went on 223rd the other day. I'm talking about an elder, bro. He's in his like 70s or 80s, bro. He said he went to the doctor too and did the same shit. And the doctor was like, "Yo, what you smoke?" He was like, "Yo, I've been smoking weed all my life." The doctor was like, "Yo, your lungs is healthy." So
Yeah,
it's
but
not what you
I'm
do,
not
it's how
saying,
you do it. You
but
know what I'm
but
saying? Remember?
but if smoking is going towards you, you don't think it look some form of fashion like this? It looks
I'm not saying
charcoal,
yes and I'm not saying no, bro. You know what I'm saying?
but
I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no. Remember, we had this conversation last night. You don't have to smoke for your lungs to look like that, bro. Remember that. They
That's a
got
fact.
chemicals that you could inhale, bro, or come in contact with on your skin, bro. Your lungs
wait,
will get
wait,
like
wait.
that.
Before I'm not bashing y'all or anything of this
No, no,
sort.
no, I didn't say you was bashing. I'm
We're
just
all gonna
showing.
die anyway. It doesn't matter if you eat the pork, if you eat sushi, if you smoke the weed.
No, I
Just
feel you. I feel you 100%, bro.
one is gonna accelerate you quicker to the grave. This,
But
this
check
is
it.
this is a tobacco lungs right here.
Right.
This is a tobacco lungs, and this is a healthy human lungs.
But watch this.
Right?
But watch this, right?
Wait. One more. I got an image. This is what it's like when you smoke crack. When you smoke crack, can't forget that one. This is what it look
All
like.
right, all right, all right, all right. Show chemical lungs now.
Let's look up
Type in
chemical.
chemical lungs.
Yeah, like what they spraying over
Yeah, I'm telling you
all them.
because I was looking at some chemical lungs, bro. They look just like the cigarette lungs or worse, yo.
So boom, Curly, look how much people
They
don't
don't even
smoke,
show
right?
that. They don't even show that stuff.
They
Of
do,
course
they
not.
they do show the chemical lungs, bro.
I just
Trust,
typed
yo.
it in a while ago. Chemical lungs.
What are you on, Google or
You know,
YouTube?
Google is censor. They dumb this shit down. So
You gotta go to
Yo,
DuckDuckGo. Go to DuckDuckGo.
okay, wait.
But yo, right? Even if you don't smoke, right? You don't smoke cigarette, you don't smoke weed, right? The stuff they spraying.
Yes.
Plus,
food.
plus, this look at idiot business. They talking about Canadian wildfires and all that, and they
Mm-hmm.
smoking up the air and all that,
Mm-hmm.
mashing up your lungs. So whether you smoke or not, your lungs already got some
It's not, yo,
toxins
it's
in it.
not even that. It's not even that, Snipe. You know, me and Curly had the same conversation yesterday, yo. And I know a lot of people that never smoke weed, never smoke cigarette, and die from lung cancer, bro.
All right, I
That's a
told him
fact.
that too. I
That's a
told him
fact.
that too. I
That
know.
this is what led actually this discussion was from what we had yesterday. That's why I sent you the link.
Remember, we had the
But
conversation yesterday.
yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. At the end of the day,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna kick the
die,
bucket.
yo. And that's it. That's the big shenanigan right there, yo.
You're gonna kick the bucket regardless. I looked up the chemical lungs. I don't see any difference. Wait, smoker, non-smoker, smoker, non-smoker. I look up the chemical lungs. New approach, making dramatic. I'm just saying, like,
Bro, the only difference between the chemical lung and the smoker's lung is the smoker's lung is direct smoke to the lungs. The chemical would take a little more time because
to penetrate,
it's yeah, because it depends on how much you're exposed to it. So you know
right?
certain people that work in certain factory, I know a guy
Yes.
never smoked a day in his life, but he working in one of them factories. I don't know what they was making in the factory
What
still,
is
but
like a
that
steel
man got
factory
lung
or one of
cancer.
them?
Yeah, the man
Yeah, you
catch
could
lung
get that.
cancer. Never smoked
Because
a day in
yo,
his life.
listen, I had an aunt that died, bro, from cancer, bro, and she never smoked, never drink, or nothing like that, bro.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. It doesn't matter if you smoke or you don't smoke.
Yeah, because
You're gonna get caught.
exactly because they already putting shit in our food just to cut our life short already. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
what I was telling. They got the lab meat. Wait, where's the video? I gotta go. I gotta go
The
to it.
lab, not even the lab
Lab
meat.
meat.
The
That
meat,
one is gonna kill us even quicker.
the vegetable is in the vegetable. It's in,
Yes,
yo, from
facts.
your baby, bro. From in the baby food coming up, bro. Come on.
All the formula, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That's why
Hey,
my
hey,
pops
hey,
always,
hey, listen
my
to
pops
this.
always
Listen
make.
to this. Y'all ever thought about this? When we were, now that we got kids, right? And if we should like any one of us right now should like take our kids out of public school and be like, yo, listen, I don't want the government to have nothing to do with my kid. I'm not gonna take my kid to the doctor to get no shot or nothing.
Oh, they take that
You
kid
know
away
what he
from you.
committed, right?
They could take your kid away for that.
They take ACS will take that kid away from you.
And not only take your kid away, bro, they shut you down, like shut your assets
wait.
off and everything, bro.
Let me play this video about the lab meat.
All right. Which one is that on? That's the one with the fish or just a lab meat, the 3D
The lab
print?
meat.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't hear it though.
Yeah, what it sound?
Looks like chicken.
Can't hear it, bro.
What it sound?
You can hear it, Snipe?
Nah.
Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you when it's done.
Even your voice is a little bit low too, bro. My phone is all the way up.
Mine
Hold
too.
on, hold on. I'll tell you when it's done. Oh, I know why you're not hearing it. Hold on. I know. I didn't share the audio. I gotta do it back. Let me stop sharing the screen. My bad. That,
My, you supposed to be professional by now, you know,
nah,
man.
man. Mayo,
Word, bro.
shut your
You're
mouth, Joe.
supposed you're
Shut your
supposed to
mouth.
have that a lot, nigga.
Shut your mouth, yo.
Yo,
Shut
man,
your mouth, yo.
you supposed to be professional now, yo.
Yo, I told a guy that the other day, and yo, let me tell you something. That nigga was tight. That nigga haven't
Yeah,
spoken to me since.
for real.
Yeah,
I don't even understand how grown men have feminine emotions these days,
you can
but
hear it now.
Nah.
I don't even see the screen now.
Hold on. Let me X all this stuff out. Yeah, I told this guy, shut your mouth, yo. And yo, the guy haven't spoken to me since Friday.
Emotional, yo. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Word,
Emotional
yo.
damage.
Yo, a lot of these niggas carrying bitch tendencies nowadays, yo.
That's a fact, yo. And yo, I
Yeah.
don't even think it's no fault of their own, bro. I think that the shit we consuming.
All right,
Saying that long
wait.
term, no.
Listen,
Would y'all
listen.
eat this shit? Would you try it?
You hear it
Comment
now,
that
right?
below right now and
Yeah,
comment
we
your
hear.
thoughts. I need to know what y'all think about this. Is
Oh
this
yeah.
a bad move? See you next vid. Follow for more.
You hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have the audio on to share.
Mm.
San Francisco and DC restaurants giving exclusive access to sell dishes made with lab-grown chicken. Man, y'all know we've been talking about this. FDA approves lab-grown good meat chicken product, making the meat safe to eat. It's now chicken made from chicken cells and not real chicken. Man, what the? Who the fuck eating this shit? Whole time though, this look like a real live chicken nugget. Now y'all been eating that shit.
That's a fact.
Man, now they selling that at restaurants. Now you gotta go in there and ask, do they sell lab grown chicken, LBC, whatever you want to call it? Fuck no. You're like, oh, you don't like lab grown? Fuck no. Hey, look, you grown to gonna do what you want to do though. I can see somebody auntie saying, I'm gonna try it. At the end of the day, that's on you, but that shit ain't normal. I already said chicken's fake, but I ain't about to get in all that. I'm gonna have to find a good plug on a local farmer or something, get some real. Cause it's here, it may be here long term. Even KFC Russia experimented with lab grown chicken before, using 3D bioprinting solutions.
Mhm.
Niggas is printing chicken nuggets, a mimic chicken nugget. at a fraction of environmental cost. Said not long term, no. Would y'all eat this shit? Would you try it?
No.
Comment that below right now.
So listen, even if you go to the restaurant, right, and you say, "Is it lab grown?" Eventually, they're just gonna be like, "Yeah, it's all the same chicken." They just
Yo,
incorporate it with the meal.
bro. It's just like you go to any store and be like, "Yo, is this good?" They're not gonna say no. They
They're
want
trying
that
to get
sale.
that bread. They're
bro,
trying to come up.
Exactly,
bro,
bro.
it's all about the money, bro.
A fact.
And
That's what it is.
we can't
All
escape
right,
it though.
yo, you see, sorry to cut you, bro. You see what I can get? The majority know what the hell they up to, and they still sleeping, bro.
Nah, because people. The reason why all these things pass is because people do nothing. People don't.
That's why I said the
But
majority
look,
knows this information, but
but let me
yet
tell you
they
why.
still sleep,
Let me tell you why they still sleep. It's not that they still sleep. A lot of them know what's
hypnotized.
going on. It's cognitive dissonance. They know
Yeah,
say
all
it's
right.
not right. They know it's not right. But guess what? For them to change, they gotta come out of their comfort zone. A lot of people
So
don't want to come out their comfort zone. So if you
that's
used to
facts.
eating something
Because if they
like
come out of their comfort zone, they lose on a lot. That's
A
true.
fact.
yeah, so if you telling me like let's say I grew up eating pork, right? And I love my bacon and I love my pork chop. And you tell me everything wrong with it. Me in a business because yo, my thing, I'm comfortable with that. For me to
Right.
change, it's gonna be uncomfortable for me. So a lot of people don't want the uncomfortability. They
That's
just be
facts,
like, you know
bro.
what? I know it's bad, but I'm gonna eat it anyway because I love it and ray. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I know it's bad. I'm gonna drink
I
it
don't.
anyway.
I
Yeah,
just don't. I don't think it's the smoking alone that kills you. I just think overall it's just the food we consume.
it's everything, bro. Everything, man.
It's
The food.
everything. Like
Everything.
Green said, yo, everything, yo, because it's
Everything.
the water.
I was even telling him yesterday, yo, even the clothes we wear, even the shoes we wear. Crazy.
Oh, oh, speaking of shoes, let's stay there real quick, right? The shoes. So I watched this documentary, right? And they
Hmm.
said the shoes that they designed, the sneakers and the boots, our feet and our toes them to spread out, right?
Exactly. And the
But
arch underneath
and
the
arch
middle of the
underneath.
foot.
But the shoes we wear keep our toes them together, and then after years of wearing sneakers and shoes and boots, it kind of push our thing together. You know how the Chinese them stuff they feet in local shoes
Yeah,
for
geisha.
performing.
Geishas.
Yeah, like a geisha, yo. So for years and generations, our feet ain't for looks, yo.
Yeah, because our feet supposed to like spread out like web like and then have an arch to it in the middle. But our
Right,
feet is flat. That's why we have chronic back pain and all of that. Yo. Real talk, yo.
right,
Word.
right. Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? And our toes nothing, you know, build up on top of each other like that. But it's the shoes we wear, yo. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if you
We shouldn't
notice,
even
like
be wearing shoes, period.
facts, because we're not getting the vibrations from the earth. We're supposed
Yeah,
to be walking bare,
we grounded ourselves.
right?
Yep.
And then you know
Real
how
true.
rubber supposed to what you call it? Electricity is supposed to ground electricity. Rubber,
Basically.
right? So if rubber can ground electricity, right, on our feet, right, we
The
can't feel the
shoes.
vibration from the earth.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
A fact. But there's another thing that I want to share with you guys too. This right here. As you can see, like the stuff them that we get in other countries and what we get here is different. Like
Oh yes, oh yes. Yo, hey, I done did like a month research on that, yo. That right there will lead you through a goddamn maze, yo. Real talk, yo.
yeah,
Everything. I'm talking about foods to vegetables to fruits to everything to the doctors to
yeah,
everything, bro.
your man Bill Gates got his special avocados that that he used, like they have their certain coatings and shit like that. Eventually they're just gonna make everything one where you're eating the garbage
It's
with
they're not trying to make everything one, bro. Yeah, all right. Why you think he buying up all the farmland, bro? Because yo, it being that yo, everybody got to eat fruits and vegetable and food and shit like that, yo. So when we eat
I
like an
hope you're buying the
apple,
stocks. You buying the stocks, right?
no. I'm not talking about stock wise. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
but farmland is a stock.
no. Listen up. I'm talking about yes, it's a stock, but I'm talking about reality, like have his hand
Oh,
on it type shit.
listen. When look, whatever happens in reality will affect the
No, what
stock
I'm trying to
market.
say, I get what you're saying. It's a stock. Yes, it's a stock, but it's still his. It's not like it's liquid asset. It's his. Like it's his. All in farmland in Florida and across the Northeast, that's his. And when you plant like an apple, and me and you eat it as a black man, bro, it targets certain things in our body and break our immune system down, bro.
Yo,
They're warning us.
somebody tell me that the reason why the Ben and Jerry so shiny, they rub a certain what they rub on it to get it shiny?
Roach poop.
Is roach
Yeah.
poop?
Roach poop. Yeah, bro. That's why these shit staying so long, bro.
So
Roach poop.
so so the FDA said, I don't know the
The
exact
biggest
number.
killers, yo.
The FDA said
The biggest
it's
killers. They
okay.
pass everything.
They passed everything. They said it's okay to have at least three roach leg in other food them serving. It's okay. It's just three roach leg. We just put three roast leg in each product, and it's safe.
And that's only what you see.
That's only what we see. But
Yes.
Yeah,
they,
God knows
bro,
what else you eat. They probably eat the whole roach.
bro,
all that, Bridget.
bro. That's why real talk. That's why everything when it comes to like food and shit that's bad for you, I show it to my kids and beat it in their head
But you
until
can't escape it though.
no, I know you
You
can't
can't
escape.
escape it.
Listen, you can't escape it, bro. What do you mean you can't escape it? You can't.
Only way you have crops in the back of your yard. You have animals that you're growing.
Yo, bro, if you have it right now, they targeting you. They
They
taking your
talk,
crop out.
yo.
That's a
Uh
fact.
tell them green. Tell them
That's a
green.
fact. I know that. But
That's what I'm trying to.
So
you gotta let
so
them know
boom.
you have crops in the back of your yard.
They just raided this Amish community, right? You know the Amish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So the Amish, they had this famous Amish. They've been in business for 100 years, generational wealth, right? And they pride themselves on not using no preservatives on their crops, no special stuff on their animals. And the government come raid them and charge them $250,000 fine. And say, yo,
Yo.
you can't
hey,
do this.
hey,
You can't do
hey,
this, and the federal government don't know where I'm going. And they like, yo,
yo,
we,
Yo,
hey.
the FDA can't
Remember,
do nothing.
remember, remember, remember the people them what did I live off a grid, right?
mm-hmm.
All right, all of them is on grid now. Everybody's on grid. There is no such thing as off grid
That
no
offer
more.
grid stuff is no more. That
You
you can't
can't
live
live
off
off the
the grid
grid.
and live in America. It don't work.
Mm-mm.
You can't. They come for you, bro, and then
Yeah.
and if you don't comply and pay a
But
fine like they
All
want,
right.
but
All
listen,
right.
but
they
Look
wait,
at
bun
wait,
your
wait,
look
shit.
at look
wait,
at
wait.
the
How you
couple, the
off?
white
Wait,
couple
wait,
that
wait, wait,
had
wait, wait.
like
How
the
you off
white
the
couple
grid
that
and you
had
got
like three.
wait now? Or you off the grid and you got a truck that's registered to the government.
Nah,
What
but
about
that
the
ain't
white
off the
couple?
grid.
What about the white couple that woke up in the middle of the night with a chicken farm on fire, bro? Don't know where burn out every chicken. Over a million
Right,
chicken, my youth. Egg and everything
Yo,
get destroyed. And it's not just him. Everybody that
bro.
owns like chicken farm, cow farm, or goat farm, the animal or their property burned down.
Cause they want peace, man. You can't, yo, bro. You can't be independent out here, yo. Not on American soil,
no, no, it's
bro.
not
They don't
happening.
business. They don't business if you start your thing from the ground up.
Hey, hey,
Yo, you can't
I
even
already
store
accept my fate.
rainwater.
People like us, they probably put on a different list already. You know that, right?
Brethren, you already know we on the list already.
Of course.
As we talking right now, you know they recording this. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I'm on to pitch show up. We are come for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
We
yeah.
are come for that.
You want them followers them. You want them followers them. We're coming for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we coming for that, yo. That one that curly. All right. Am I start our movement? Yes.
And guess what? It's in the Constitution to do all of this. You see that bullshit?
Bro, if you identify as black, right? You know what I'm saying? Do the research. If you identify as black, it means that you're dead. So they can do
Hmm.
what they want with you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I identify
Exactly.
as Nubian. You know what I'm saying?
Nubia, or you could say you were more.
Or more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I'm driving, I identify as the engine.
As
So
a
if you
what?
pull me over, if the police pull me over, I'm gonna identify as the engine. I'm not driving, sir. I am the engine. I'm being driven.
Yep.
So,
Hey yo,
so let me ask you a question. When you boil water, it's called still water, right?
no, no,
When you boil water from the tap, isn't that still water?
no. Still water is still water. Still water. You talking about distilled water?
When you boil the water, what kind of water is that?
It's boiled water.
But they don't call it still water, no?
They have a water called distilled water. They have
What
a
is
water.
distilled water?
I don't know the process they do to it, but distilled water, filtered water, and what do you call it? All them waters go through a process, and I don't trust it.
You
All
know,
alkaline water go through
yo,
a process.
listen, that desalinate water, that shit is poison.
Yeah,
I
the scorpion piss,
yeah,
bro. Listen, man. Just never mind who mashing up the water. Just think to yourself, bro. As as an inhabitant of this planet, right? Why do you have to pay for something that is natural?
yo,
We
they
pay for
charging for
water,
everything. Water's supposed to be free, you pay for it. Food is
bro.
supposed fruits is supposed to be for free. They charging for that shit.
Bro, if I let's say like God forbid, you know what I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, if I was homeless, right, and I want to hold a wash, I want to hold a fresh, and I go wash up in a lake, in a lake or a creek or a pond, it's a crime, you know.
Yeah.
I can't wash my skin in natural waters, streams or rivers. Why I can't wash myself in that? I'm homeless. I don't have nowhere to go to wash. But if I get catch washing up in a creek, lake, stream, whatever you want to call it, pond, it's a crime, bro.
Yeah, this water is fucking poison. They say when you
Bro,
drink this water, it has so much salt in it. Um, it just makes you keep on drinking more.
all right, think about it, right? Think about the Hudson River, right? In New York City. The Hudson River, nasty, swamp water for real, right? They charging us to clean that water so we can drink it and bathe in it, right? It ain't like Caribbean water where the sea is blue and you can see underneath the water, right? They charging us to clean that nasty Hudson water, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Think about the
don't they use what you call it to do that? That sewer fish, that tilapia, is not what the tilapia is for.
the tilapia grow on farm raised where they have them. They're not out at sea. They in one local. So all the shit and whatever they do in that water, they eat it too. Some they're savages. They bottom feeders. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they the way they package things, they lie to you all the time, bro. They're like it's
In fact,
disgusting, bro.
these are the top 10 countries that consume water: Spain, Thailand, Indonesia, France, Germany, Brazil, Italy, China, Mexico, United States. In Italy, they put gas in the water. They gas the water. I don't know why they do that shit.
Because they can set it on fire. They call it I forgot what they call it. You know what desalinization is?
Yeah, I think so.
They evaporate salt water, right? And when you evaporate it, it takes the salt out of it and make it drinkable. And
Mm,
they irrigate it for crops and cultivate crops with it and everything. Man, everything mashed up, bro. We living in hell, yo.
yo, you ain't never lied. That's why when people bash people for smoking, eating pork, I just be like, yo, just do whatever you feel works for you, man. Because It doesn't matter what route you turn. In the end, death is around the corner, yo. We
That's
all
why you
do.
just gotta enjoy it for whatever it is worth, whatever you like to do, enjoy it because yo, they we all targets, bro.
A
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? So we going out one way or the other. So like I know enough people, they don't come outside, they stay in them yard because they think they safe. And I'll be like, bullets go through windows and walls, right?
Say again?
Don't bullets go through windows and walls.
Facts.
So don't deprive yourself of living an actual life because
Yeah,
you scared. Just
yeah.
live, bro.
If
You
you're
gotta die
scared,
regardless.
if you're scared, your fear will eventually kill you.
Yeah, because I know enough people that stay in them yard because they like, yo, too much going on outside. I'm like, yo, bro, people die in a crib, bro.
Yeah, don't matter where you at.
So don't ever not live your life, bro. Just live, yo. If it's your time to go, you gonna go. You can go to a
That's
party.
how it's designed.
You can
If
go to a party
if
and
smoking is gonna kill you, that's what it is. The party
right,
gonna kill you, that's what the alcohol gonna kill you, that's what it is. It doesn't matter what
bro.
you do.
I done been to parties that done been shot up, bro. I didn't get touched. It was in my time, but I had a good time before they start shooting. See what I'm saying?
Right. I've been to a
Bro,
couple of those too.
I'm not depriving myself of living. I'm not
You
hiding.
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I'm living, bro. If I feel like I want to do something, I want to go outside, yo. I'm outside, bro. I'm
Yo,
not.
put it
I'm not.
like this. Put it like this. How much people done been through what we've been through, the same scenario, everything, and don't make it to where we are today.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know a couple of vegans that kicked the bucket, and guess what they weren't doing? They weren't smoking.
See,
They weren't living. You when you live in fear, just that alone with the stress that comes along with it kills you faster.
bro. I,
Boy,
I, I just,
they don't show you that one of the biggest killer in America is stress.
yeah, yeah. And I'm not gonna stress you out because they're gonna be like, yo,
Bro,
rent going up again,
Yep.
bro,
gas
they
going
do
up again.
everything. They do everything to keep you from the truth, to keep you stressed all the time, to keep you away from the real truth. You feel me? All the time, bro. It's too much loophole for stress, yo. They open more loophole for stress than anything else.
Bro, that's why I gotta continue to live. Like, yo, I was taught, don't worry about something you can't control, bro. If I can't control it, what I'm worried about it for? You know what
Wow,
I'm
look
saying?
at this right here. You see this article? It says American Institute of Stress report 120,000 people die every year as a direct result of work-related stress. Additional healthcare costs resulting from work-related stress total average of 190 billion a year.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I move around my job like I don't business. They be like, yo, you so mad, nonchalant, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, these people don't care about me. If something
No,
happened to me now, you think they're gonna give me a pension? You think they gonna, yo, bro, just allow me, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, you're not gonna work me to death.
just do what you can.
I'm gonna do what I can. I'll get to it when I get to it. You wanna fire me then. But you're not gonna kill me on this job for what? For what? So you can
Hey
replace me
yo,
tomorrow?
and you know the funny thing is, bro. You know the funny thing is, you see everything has to do with stress and just have your mind and focusing on something different, bro. To keep you programming all the time. You notice they always lay everything on black people, bro. But yo, in different culture, they facing the worst, but they make it look like yo, I just a black culture alone.
Yeah.
Right,
I
right.
think they need those people that's in control right now. If we cease to exist, the whole ecosystem crashes. Period.
That's a big fact, though. That's a big fact,
Period. If
bro. You don't.
if we rise above, it's a problem. If they keep us contained, it's a problem. If we die, it's an even bigger problem on the grand
It's a
scale.
it's always listen, man. You should probably exist, man. It's always going to be a problem, whether we good or bad, bro. Remember how much marches we done watch that our ancestors been through, hosed down, beat down, shot up, hung, lynch, everything. Decapitalized. It's like everything bad happened to us, bro. And it's like we still
Still
thriving.
here. We're resilient, man. Resilient.
Yeah,
But
but yo, not all of us, man. Some of them need to purge.
Yeah, because we got the house
somebody
niggas.
said that.
We got the
Somebody
house
said that
niggas.
is true.
And yo, we got more house niggas than back in the days right now too.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because see what it is though, right? A lot of people would rather stand on their side, right, than to stand with each other. But think about it. Look at this, right? We run it because look, if you take out every Nubian person out of sports, would you have any teams left?
Nah.
Take our people out of music. What we
Hey,
There's
have?
no
I'm
music.
glad I'm glad you brought that up because
There's no music.
I was watching something that Econ said, yo, and he couldn't say it any better. And while he was saying it, he was stopping and was like, yo, they probably killed my ass after I said this. He was like, yo, imagine this. We got so much black million and billionaires. Imagine if everybody just get up and just go to Africa and start their own sports club, like a football team or a soccer team.
They would never
There was
allow
like
that.
there was like everybody would turn their attention to the black teams
They would
and
never
not to the
allow
white teams. So it would be
that.
like a race
But,
war. He was
but
like,
what
yo,
you,
he broke it
but what you
down, yo. I was like,
that
yo,
would
this
be
nigga
some
is
like
right.
that would be like the Black Star Line, like what Marcus Garvey trying to do. They would never allow that. The minute everybody line up at the
Hey,
airport and try to
you
book a
see,
flight, they
I'm
will
glad you
take
brought up
flight
this.
back home.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of old time American on my Marcos Garvey got in my boy yo trying to ship the black people back to Africa. No, he wasn't trying to ship every black people back to Africa. He was trying to ship the intelligent ones that want to make a difference in
But,
America and
but
around the world.
as always, who always follow the plan.
So
Oh
look,
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's always us that they always get to overthrow.
A
yo,
nigga always tell a nigga out.
all we gotta do is say we not taking it no more, yo. We doing our own
Yeah,
thing, right?
but everybody make a valid point that blew over your head. There's more house niggas now than then.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is. Just the problem that them need to purge.
It ain't gonna be easy, bro, because we don't know who they are. They be
Some of
sitting
them
on
is in
that
your
beat
very
beside
household.
us.
Your woman
So
will be
what?
like, yo, your old woman will and pay the school, man. Just go with the thing. Everybody have to go
Chef
right.
purge too. Chef purge too. Said way. For real,
Yo,
yo.
listen. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I just want to say this, like, from each of you guys, like, is there a final note you would like to leave in regards to smoking, drinking, this whole entire topic in its entirety? You want to sum it up?
Green, go for it.
100
Go
bar.
for it.
Say it again.
Is there a final note you would like to leave on this whole entirety of this topic that
Oh
we?
yes, oh definitely, bro. Without unity, we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be always stuck right here without unity. That's it. That's all it takes, yo. Just to see a brother that's fallen, just to pick him up. That's all, bro. Unity, 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 and that's the strength of everything.
I'm gonna say this. We too used to looking for handouts, right? Right. I noticed that reparation is on the table now.
Hmm.
I don't want nothing from them. See what I'm saying? We can have everything we want, like you just said, Green, with the unity. And begging them nothing.
And it's not that if they give us reparation tomorrow, it's got to be a catch to it. Remember that.
It's always gonna be a catch. And not
Always.
because nothing the government ain't never gave us nothing free and never will.
Nothing,
So
yo. Even if that money belonged to us, they find some way of getting it back from us.
He goes like this, and he got his hand behind his back. The real thing is behind his back.
exactly. So That whole reparation conversation, I don't even subscribe to it because it's like, yo, I'm not begging you nothing because we always work for what we earn. And then they take that way too. Man, them get up and work, and we get taxed. And then when they feel like they take it all.
Yeah,
They take
bro.
it all.
That's true, yo. You only work for dead, yo, because when you reach 65, that pension, when you stop working, most of one know when they work hard and retire and stop working, you know, it's like they live like sometimes the furthest most of them live like 5 years sometime, yo.
Bro,
Yeah. My my final note on this whole entire topic is on the side of what's right to eat and what's not right to eat. I say if it's food, eat it. You want to eat your pork, eat your pork. You want to eat your sushi in moderation. You want to smoke, smoke your smoke. You want to drink your drink. You want to do a little white line every now and then, do your thing. Because at the end of the day, all roads lead to death. All of
yo,
us
but
got an appointment. It's just how, if you're going to be early, if you're going to be later on in life, but we're all going to die one day,
Hey,
right? Go
question,
ahead.
right? How much people you know been drinking so hard, bro, and if them stop drinking, till they been dead?
A lot.
Barry, Barry from
I,
228.
I think I
There
think
you go.
that drinking stuff is depends on your consumption of alcohol because alcohol doesn't do anything for the body. If you ask
It
me,
doesn't.
it does. Alcohol is just poison.
Oh
No,
yeah, slow
Everything is
poison.
poison.
Slow
well,
poison.
Everything is
Yeah.
fact. And as far on this topic again, people be thinking like these politicians care. They don't care about nobody. The government is built to destroy and rebuild itself. We always get the information last. So
But
stop.
the government don't have the power though. It's the
Well,
bankers.
is well, people don't even know that the people have the power. The power never left the people, but is what they put out there to show that they have the power. They say this is what it is. We're gonna do, and you have to go with it. But if people
Yo,
They
start,
look,
using scare tactics. They using scare tactics
the
amongst the
problem with our
people.
people,
right,
the problem with our people is that, you know what I'm saying, we don't know how to operate in our own capacity.
hold the line.
So, you know what I mean? So anything them tell we gonna run with it and we scared. We always been scared.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I could ever be a slave on a farm. They would have to kill me.
But we are though, bro.
We
We
are.
are.
We're stocks.
Hmm.
We're stocks.
Yes,
We
sir.
don't even know it.
Unless we get that homage social security, birth paper, and everything. You know.
And they also said on your birth certificate your wife is an informant
Oh
for the
yes.
government. That is.
Yes,
Oh yes.
yes.
And that's why they use the maritime law. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't go take a bathe in no river. We can. It's illegal for us to catch a rainwater because they own us.
A fact. But who
Right.
allow that? Us people. They put stuff out there and we don't say anything. We just go with it. Go with it.
That's
No
our
matter what it is.
problem.
Them say lab meat, go with it. They say fake chicken, go with it. We don't say nothing. And that right there to me is
It's
bullying.
not even. It's not that even. We don't say nothing. We don't do nothing.
A
We
We
fact.
never
don't
do
do
nothing.
nothing because remember back in the days, or even in the mid '90s, early to mid '90s, that's when it stopped, yo. When they put something out there, we don't like it. We get together and push our shit to the side, yo. Nowadays, we just sit back. Let's see how it go.
But bro, how we gonna come together as men if we can't even get our women on the same page?
They're also another factor, but that's another topic for another
True,
conversation. A
and that's
fact.
a good
And,
damn
You
question
wanna
and
too.
you wanna build a community, but you can't even control your girl in the crib.
that's what I'm
It's not.
saying. We
No,
can't.
it's not
We
even that. It's not even that, bro. That's a good shit. But guess what? If we do build a community, then niggas pop it down, bro.
Well,
yeah, but we can't do it without them.
You know what I'm
Word, we can't do nothing.
saying? You're gonna have to have a civil war.
All right, yo,
Bro,
Curly, if me, you, and Sniper and a couple other old time friends get together right now and say, yo, let's stand up on the corner or stand in front of our house on our own property. Remember, that's a mob, bro.
A
yeah,
fact. A fact.
That's how they
that's
that's how they look at us
Well,
nowadays.
well, I'm gonna bring this to a close. Nothing can happen without a community, and with a community, you need unity. You have the LGBT, there's a community. The Me Too movement, that's a community. The KKK, that's a movement. White
Black Lives
people,
Matter.
oh, that's also a community.
No, no, those are movements.
Right, but they're still in a community. They give an order and everybody follow it.
because
Bro,
because it's not even that. Remember, it's a movement. Only a movements do that because if me, you, and Sniper is on one code right now, we don't have to say nothing to each other. We just make one phone call and we know where to go. You get what I'm saying? What to do, type of shit.
But your phone is tapped too, so you'll be looking like you'll be looked upon as a terrorist.
terrorists.
Anyway,
Yeah,
thanks again for joining the Emancipate Show.
you
Nice
done
chat,
know.
guys. I'm very happy that
You
you guys
don't know.
came last minute. Yo, much appreciated. You guys always come through. I gotta remember this.